Hi everyone, Ellen here from, as you can see, a very wet and wild Lismore in New South Wales. Total opposite end of the spectrum from the heat wave that we've been having. Today it is absolutely bucketing with rain. Very welcome, but holy Moses, there's a lot of water out there. Today is day 5 of the 30-day video challenge, and Bubba, the Wonder Cat, has decided to join me today. And our topic today is, do we have a favourite aunt or uncle, and what makes them our favourite? I actually have 3. My Uncle Stan, who passed away a really long time ago, but when I was growing up, I used to love seeing him. He was so funny, and he had this amazing laugh. He was English, and so he had a different accent, and it didn't make any difference to me, but he just sounded different from everybody else as well. And I just loved him to bits. But I guess if I had to pick a true favourite, I guess it would be Auntie Beryl and Uncle John. Auntie Beryl was my mum's older sister, and I don't know, we just spent a lot of time together, and she did some really kind things for me. She's, like I said, now 97. She lives in a nursing home. But if I ring her, she knows exactly who I am without me having to say or anything like that. She's just got such a strong connection with the family. Sadly, she's the last of the siblings that's still around with us, out of Mum's family. But anyway, I was not liking the noise of the rain. It's really very loud. So my brother John went on holidays with Beryl and John one year. I remember they took him skiing, and that was a bit of an adventure. And for me, I think the kindest thing that she did was when I got married, and I always wanted to get married at home, and Mum and Dad sold our house, the house that I grew up in, the year that I got married, and I was very angry with them about that for a long time afterwards, and I never really said anything at the time, but when I said to Dad, a few years ago, that I was upset about that, he said, never really thought about it quite like that, because they had an opportunity to build a new house on 5 acres of land, and it was beautiful and all the rest of it, and the timing kind of worked for them, even though it didn't quite work for me. But anyway, so Beryl said, get married at our house. So we did, and they had built a beautiful conservatory, and they had gorgeous gardens. And so we got married there. Beryl was a fabulous cook, and she actually made dessert, even though we had lunch catered. She insisted, she actually wanted to do the whole thing, but we wouldn't let her, and she insisted on doing dessert. And for years afterwards, people talked about those dessert trolleys. It was amazing. We had about 80 people for lunch, and she cooked enough desserts so everyone could have a taste of 6 different things, and they were all just so delicious. But anyway, so Beryl and John did that, and they were just beautiful, kind people. And although I have to say Uncle John did have a very dry sense of humour, but I found that really appealing. It just, we clicked, and I really enjoyed our conversations. So that's my favourite favourites in the aunts and uncles, although I love all of them, but I guess, they're the ones. Looking forward to tomorrow's topic, and I'll talk to you then. Bye.